What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is Friday, the 24th, February 24th, 2023. Ooh, that's a lot of 20s. Anyway, let's get into it. So we're going to be talking about Infinity Club cards today, and we just got off the Zoom call that was today about the walkthrough. As some of you may know, that the Infinity Club card for everyone that is outside of the United States, it is live right now, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's a good sign. I know there's a lot of people that are watching it from outside of the United States. You guys have the ability to go ahead and put your orders in for your cards right now, actually. Before we get started, I want to make sure I remind all of you that I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I'm cranking out that crypto in many different opportunities and platforms, nothing more and nothing less than that. Now, if you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. Ladies and gentlemen, so with that being said, on Infinity Club cards, anyone that is outside the United States has the ability to get their cards right now. I do implore all of you to get into the Telegram group, whether you're in the United States or not. I see there's a lot of questions being asked, and I can't tell whether they're from people that have watched my channel or not, or just looking for answers or what have you, but some are still confused on whether the United States is available yet, and their ability to go through the registration process. If you're in the United States, we're not able to finish the process to get us to the next portion of the website, which will enable us to order our cards. So don't let that surprise you. That's not a big surprise. It's going to be hopefully worked out very soon. I believe that it will be. And one of the main things that one of the main reasons I believe that this will be worked out fairly soon is because the card is, of course, available through Club Swan at a different type of price point and different other things available, less things available actually, I believe, when it comes down to a variety of cards, definitely. But I say all that to say I'm tying in the fact that Club Swan, those of you that have Club Swan like I do, it is a little bit difficult to, I won't say it's a little bit difficult. You have to go through some hurdles anyway when signing up with Infinity Club cards. So what we'll have to do when I'm hearing on a Zoom call is we will have to use a different email address and a different phone number. If we have a different email address and a different phone number, then we are able to use that to make sure that we can bypass that portion that will tell us, hey, user already exists. So some of you may experience that when it launches. Of course, I'll probably experience that when it launches, and I'll figure out the best way for me to handle that. What phone number should be appropriate to use if I have to go and find some other number or something like that. That's going to be a little bit challenging, but it won't be too challenging. I still believe this is going to be a great tool. I'm excited for it to launch in the United States, but those of you that are outside the United States, you can go through the next process. And what I will say is once you complete that registration process after, when it's telling you, hey, add in your address and all this different stuff, if you're outside the United States and you get to that Infinity Club members, I believe it's infinityclubmembers.com portion, you're able to sign in and get yourself together and order your card. You can do that. They actually went through a live ordering on the call today. They made some suggestions. Click things one time. Don't click them over and over. When you go through the process on that website, you're going to get some sort of text security confirmation code. You're going to want to get that code and make sure it's ready for you to input one time. You can pay for the card with crypto, and they definitely suggest you do that. Of course, I would say I will be paying for my card with crypto. That makes the most sense because that's what I'm earning in. So with that being said, I believe that when the time comes for the United States to be open, we do have a blueprint of some sort from these Zoom calls to know how to go through the process. They are working day after day, hour by hour to make sure that everything is right to launch in the United States. And I appreciate them going ahead and handling that now in the early stages than to have to come back later, find out that something was wrong or things need to be canceled or anything like that. I would rather that happen and we get through the process of making sure that that's correct before we launch than after we launch, because that causes more issues. So I hope it doesn't take too much more time, because I would love to have this card. And some people have said, hey, you know, what about the Club Swan car? Why haven't you done a video on that? And I said, well, you know, really because I want to push the Infinity Club card. I believe it's going to give people the best price point to get involved with the same kind of volumes that I'm using currently with my Club Swan card, and understanding that it's going to cause a little bit of extra steps when it comes down to signing up and getting ready. I'd rather you just do the sign up one time with Infinity. You know, if people are going to be joining, of course, I'm not making anybody do anything, but if they're going to be joining, I'd rather you not have to go through the hurdles that it will have to get to Club Swan card. Now, or because you have a Club Swan card, or a card that has used Club Swan services with another brand like a GS Partners card or something like that. I say all of this to say I am just being patient, me personally here. I'm being patient with the process. I want them to get the card right so I can order. I'll go through the hurdles that it takes to make sure that I'm putting in the right kind of email or whatever that'll allow me to get to the next step and get my card ordered. Because once the card is ordered and I have a sign in and all that great stuff, none of that stuff is really going to matter as far as trying to keep track of anything. Everything is going to be pretty much, I'm assuming that commissions and all that stuff from the people that are active on the promotion of this card is going to be handled on the Infinity Club card website that we are on previously. I don't know that to be a fact, but we'll see as we go forward. You know, we're still at the launch of this thing. We're still very early. I hope everyone understands that when you're very early in a program like this or an opportunity, that there run the risk to be some problems and some growing pains right up in the front, especially when they are trying to cater to the world with a project or with a product that can help all of us. So we have to be patient with the process. I will continue to be patient with the process. That's not a problem with me. We got plenty of stuff going on here at BOJ to make sure that we're keeping busy. But we would love to be able to do an order for our Infinity Club card. With that being said, though, make sure you put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you and all your wallets, because crypto is indeed the wild, wild west. And if you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. All right. Ask me how I know. It's not very fun at all. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already, if you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. This is Infinity Club card, a little bit of an update from the Zoom call. Things are going fairly smoothly outside the United States, and we're just waiting for the ability to get our own cards here in the States. But all of you out there that are interested in going ahead and going through the process in your country, feel free to go through that and test it out. And you can be one of the first people to put out some content on how that process works. All right. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.